Morning, guys. I hate it when you're trying to clean and then you get distracted and you start cleaning all these little things you don't even need to clean. Such as, well, I do need to clean them, but like, do I need to do it right now? Not really. Look at this computer fan. I never let it get this bad, but I've kind of neglected it. This fan isn't as dirty because I don't think it kicks in as often, but this one. And I'm so happy I can just pop these out. They're just like in the front of my computer. I just open this door and I can pull them right out, and it's disgusting. Disgusting! This is what it's supposed to look like. All the dust today. Okay, I went to check if the vacuum thingy needed to be dumped. It was pretty much empty, but all this dust, all of it, everything you see in here was trapped up here. This is not where the dust is supposed to collect. It's supposed to collect down here. And I had to like reach in here and fish out all the chunks. Oh, it's so gross. And I'm like tasting dust in the air. That's gross. Okay, I should have vlogged it before I emptied it, but I noticed this little sign. It's like, make sure to clean your filters, and apparently this bottom piece screws off. And there's a filter in here. And this was packed solid around the edges, plus there was a big dome on it, like, because it was packed tight against the bottom of this thing. So it was like dome of tightly packed dust. And what's gross is this is actually a secondhand vacuum because I actually found it downstairs in kind of the garbage area because people will discard their old vacuums, and then I found one there, so I took it because it's free for anyone to take. So that's how I got my hands on this vacuum. So what's gross is there's no way that filled up in the 1 year that I've owned this vacuum. So it's like whoever owned it didn't clean out that filter thing. And I'm wondering if we're gonna get better suction or if that really has nothing to do with it, but that was so nasty. I'm gonna clean this out a little better, but I'm going to be getting it wet, and I don't want to vacuum while it's wet, so I'm going to vacuum and then I'll clean this out. But oh god, like, I'm so glad I found that. Okay, this is going to be super loud, but there's actually good suction now. Like, holy crap. That's probably why it was discarded in the first place, is because they're like, oh, it doesn't suck very well anymore, but they just have to clean out that stupid filter thing. Yay, good vacuum. These are the types of things adults get excited about. Alright, so I got all washed up, and I mean, I still have to brush my teeth, but Christian's friends are coming over right away, so I'm like, vlog before they get here. I tried the new mascara today for the first time, so I mean, my eyes are pretty white today, so I'm hoping they stay white. So here's hoping. And it's also just a test to see if this makeup runs, because it's not waterproof, so just kind of a little test. And I think we're gonna go donate blood today because Christian has an appointment and he convinced his friends to go. So everyone's meeting here because they're gonna play D&D after. So they're meeting here and we're all gonna go donate blood and then come back, kind of thing. And I haven't donated. I thought it'd been like a year. It's been a year and a half. Hi. Don't look at me when I'm vlogging. It's been a year and a half since I've donated blood. I checked my card because your donor card has the dates on it, and I was like, oh my god. So I really should go back. I used to go to this one clinic and they were only open Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 a.m. till noon. And that obviously doesn't work now with my work schedule. So I have to find someplace else. Because I know there's this other place I've been to, but it was actually a high school. And it took so long to get there. It took me well over an hour just to get there and then over an hour to get back. So like, I need to find a new permanent clinic that is kind of close. I don't know where we're going today though. Christian didn't even know when I asked him the other day. So I'm gonna ask him again and be like, yo, where are we even going? I don't even know. But I'll just be a walk-in appointment because I didn't even know if I was gonna go till this morning. So you have to book at least 24 hours in advance or be a walk-in. So I'm gonna be a walk-in. And there's gonna be a few of us as walk-ins, so hopefully they'll take us. But yay, donating blood. It's nice because then you get juice box and cookies. They even had Timbits once. And you get a little sticker that says, be nice to me, I donated blood today. It's fun. I mean, like, it's just something nice to do. You don't get paid to donate blood. It's just something you do out of kindness, because, I mean, most likely you're maybe going to need some blood one day. If you get into some kind of accident or something, you might need blood. So it's just kind of a nice thing to do. And I guess Christian has a really rare blood type. He's O negative. And there's some other factor about it that makes it ideal for newborns and cancer patients, so they're always like, hey Christian, come back. So he usually goes every 2 months, like right on the nose when he can donate again. So I need to get back into the habit of going. I'm A negative, if anyone's wondering. I think something like 3% of Canadians have A negative, but I don't think it's really that special. It's just rare, but not that special for donating. But yeah, I mean, it could be, I don't know. I've been drinking lots of water, and I put on comfies.
Did you unlock the door?
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna know to come in. They're probably still gonna knock. But you're supposed to wear kind of like comfy clothes to donate blood, just because if it's tighter, it can maybe restrict blood flow or something.
Right.
They gotta hydrate too. Whoa! Someone's here. I'm all done. Wait, you look at cushions. So do you just not like the tape, or what? You prefer to have that? Interesting. My finger bled really a lot when they tripped. You can see like the bright stuff, and then you can see some darker stuff on the inner layer, like further in. Anyway.
I don't like the hair. It rips, so I just get the bandage.
Yeah. I got apple juice and snacks. Nice to meet. I gave blood today. And I have Oreos. Hey guys, so we got back just like a few minutes ago. And boy, did I just have the adventure of a lifetime. Not even an adventure, it was just terrible. So we left the blood clinic, and I felt fine, because I normally do feel fine after donations. And we decided to take a different way back home, because the way we came, we had to do SkyTrain then bus, but we decided to go a different direction so we could just take a bus all the way home. And it involved a bit more walking, though, to get to the bus stop. So we were walking slightly uphill for several blocks, and the sun was just beating down on us, and I was like, okay, this cannot be good. And I felt pretty fine, though. My legs were burning a little, like the muscles were tired, but other than that, it was normal. Hi.
Where's your graphing paper?
Graphing paper? It's the red binder on the shelf, and it's in the very back of the red binder. Red and gray, yeah. And anyway, so... yeah, so I felt pretty normal just getting it, just the legs were burning a bit, and I had a slight headache. But we got to the top of the hill area where we had to turn to another street, and we could see the bus coming down the street. And, well, it was stopped because it was at a red light, and the bus stop, we had to go about another half block to get to the stop, and the bus was right there. So I was like, guys, I'm going to run ahead and get to the bus stop, so that, because no one else was there, and I wanted the bus to actually stop. So I ran ahead, and I ran for like maybe 15 seconds. It was super short. And then when I got to the bus stop, I was just like, ooh, I felt so tired and like kind of a little bit dizzy. I was like, oh, that was, probably shouldn't have ran, even though it was such a short amount of time. I didn't, because they say don't do any kind of strenuous exercise or anything after you donate for at least 8 hours. But I thought I could run 15 seconds, but apparently not, because we got on the bus and I was like, whoa, like, I felt super dizzy. I had to sit down with my head between my legs, and I got so sweaty. My face was drenched. Like, the mascara I put on today is, like, gone. It was, because I was going like this, and I was sweating my face. When I eventually saw my face in a mirror, it was, like, mascara everywhere, face soaking wet. But we were on the bus, and I felt like I was going to vomit, and, like, it was going to come out the other end as well. It was, like, insane. I was like, Christian, I need to get off. He's like, we're only like 10 minutes away from our stop, like, can you wait? And I was like, no, I need to get off now. And so we get off. Hello again.
What red binder? On what shelf?
Hold on. And the binder was exactly where I said it was. Anyway, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, so we get off at a random stop. I had no idea where we were. As soon as I stood up from my seat, I had zero vision, because I was sitting with my eyes closed, head down, and as soon as I stood up, I was extremely dizzy. My vision was gone. I couldn't see anything. I grabbed Christian, and I was like, you need to lead me off the bus, because I cannot see at all. I think at that point, I maybe had, like, a tiny bit of peripheral vision. I'd say I had 5% of my total vision. Then we got off the bus, and I just, like, dropped to the ground. I, like, went on my knees, and I started to lay down, and they're like, no, don't lay down. So I just sat there, kind of had my head down, and I was like, I need to make it to a bathroom. Is there anywhere near us? And they're like, okay, there's a McDonald's kind of across the street. We just had to cross 2 ways and walk a tiny bit. And I was just like, oh my God, because I knew I couldn't make it, because I was semi-okay if I stayed sitting with my head down. But, like, at the same time, I was like, I'm going to crap my pants or vomit. So I had to get up. But then when I got up, I feel so much more worse. So I stood up, and they led me to the street corner, and that's when I had zero vision. Like, I couldn't see at all. I was 100% blind. Everything was kind of like whitish. Yeah, it was pretty much just like a white or like a light gray. That's all I could see, and I could see nothing. My vision, or not my vision, my hearing was cutting out a little, but not. Oh, sorry, my memory card filled up. I had to delete some clips. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, we were crossing the street. I couldn't see anything, and I could I could hear, but it was kind of cutting out and like fuzzy sounding. So I was clinging to Christian as we're crossing the street, and I was like, he kind of had his arm around me, but I was like, yo, you need to hold me more. Like, if I fall, are you going to be able to catch me? And he's like, you're not going to fall. I was like, no. Like, I thought I was going to drop to the pavement. So we cross the street both ways, walk a bit to the McDonald's. I'm feeling around like a blind person, trying to like feel where the doors are. And yeah, finally made it into the bathroom. There was someone in there, so I just like sat on the ground and waited my turn. Got in there, and just like it all came out, both ends. And it was not pleasant, but thankfully after that though, I felt a million times better. Like, I knew that sitting wasn't gonna help me. I knew I had to expel what wanted to be expelled, and then I would feel better. And when I came out, the guys had some waters there for us, and then I even got Christian to, I was like, can you get me like a burger or something? I just need to put some kind of food in me. But I ate one bite, and I was like, nope. And that's when I puked after that, because before that was the other end. Then I had some water, a bit of burger, and then I puked a lot. And but I felt a lot better after that, like a million times better after puking. I was like, it's almost like instant remedy. I mean, I was still tired and just slightly dizzy, but so much better. Got on the bus again, made it home. My muscles were killing me though. We walked like half a block from the bus stop to the apartment, and my legs were killing me, and my back muscles really hurt. I had to take off my little backpack purse here, and I was like, Christian, you need to carry this, and like my muscles were kind of seizing up in my back even after that, but it was like nightmare. We're back now. I'm feeling quite a bit better. I took out my contacts because I thought I might try to sleep or something. I don't know. And I feel bad because Christian's like planning on playing D&D with his friends, and only one of his friends came with us to donate blood, and it kind of sucked for him because his vein collapsed, and so they had to stop the donation. So that kind of sucked for him. But yeah, one of the guys was like waiting for a while, so I feel really bad. But like, that was absolutely horrible. Like, one of the worst things I've experienced ever. Like, I don't know, like, I didn't think running for 15 seconds would be that big of a deal after a blood donation, but apparently it is, so don't do that. I think also the fact that we walked several blocks in the sun before that was also a contributing factor. Plus, I was really hungry because, like, I had Rice Krispies for breakfast, and then we left around 1 o'clock. Christian's donation was at 1:30, and then Nathan and I got in at 2, and then it was, like, I think it was past 2:30 when we left, like maybe 2:45 when we left. And we did have cookies and juice, so that helped me a lot, but that was not yet absorbed into my system, obviously, so I think that could have been a slight factor as well. That was my worst blood donation experience yet, clearly. So that was not fun, and that's my little story of what happened to me. Oh my god, my muscles are so tired and achy. I was just editing the vlog from yesterday, and my arms are so weak now. But yeah, I rewatched the finale of Korra, just the very last episode, just because it was on my mind. I just had to rewatch it, and then I edited the vlog. Now I'm like, ugh, I don't want to move. I kind of want to work on a video or something. I was thinking of doing another challenge video, like either right hand challenge or another 3-marker challenge or like Crayola challenge, because I don't want to do another blindfold one yet because I just did 2. Well, not that recently, but whatever. But I don't even want to move. I just want to lay and not move, but I don't want to sleep because it's such a waste of time, and just laying and not moving is a waste of time, and it just I also need to clean up all this mess. I threw everything on the bed because I was vacuuming, and this is mostly stuff that was still in my suitcase from last weekend. And Appa. Hello, Appa. Oh no, Billy fell asleep. It's 9:30. Oh no. I edited the vlog, but I didn't get it uploading, so it's still exporting, so it's probably just sitting there. I gotta go upload that. My throat hurts. I feel like today was kind of a fail day. I mean, I got a decent amount of cleaning and stuff done this morning, but in terms of internet things, I didn't get anything done, and I don't know. I feel like I didn't do enough. But, I mean, I don't really regret donating blood, but it kind of did screw up my whole day but I don't know. I feel tired and weak, like I should go to bed, but I don't want to because like it just feels like a waste of time, and I didn't really stay up late last night either. So I'm like wasting my weekend. Although I need to be nice and energized for tomorrow for the Rider game and pre-party. I'm sure I'll be fine even if I stayed up late, but should I like doodle or work on a video? Like, I don't know, I just don't want to move. Moving takes effort. I just want to let my limbs flop. Nope, I don't think I can stay up. I mean, I guess I was kind of productive today, and I was like, I felt like I was not productive, then I was like, well, I only did my chores, but I guess donating blood counts as a thing. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna end the vlog here. Tomorrow's gonna be super exciting because it's the Rider game and pre-party, and I'm so pumped for that. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But that's actually kind of how I was expecting it to look based on how my button's printed. But yeah, it's pretty decent. I should make this specific design available for turquoise shirts. The turquoise shirts are more expensive because they're a different brand. But you can't get this Spreadshirt brand of shirt in turquoise. So I think that would look cool with this design.